And we are back on WGN TV Political Report. Chicago is getting an elected school board, and though the first set of elections doesn't happen until next year, well, lawmakers in Springfield, they've been tasked with drawing yet another set of maps, new maps that divide up Chicago into districts that the school board members will then represent. Now, they've got a deadline of July 1st, and a special committee is currently taking input from the public. Well, Valerie Leonard is the founder of Illinois African Americans for Equitable Redistricting. She joins me this morning to talk about the process. Valerie, nice to see you. Thanks for being with me.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Now, your group has a proposal that would base school board districts off of pre-existing ward boundaries. Why is that the way to go to get the kind of representation you seek?
Yeah, we think that it's really, really important to have accountability, especially in an age when there's very little accountability from our elected officials. At least that's what people feel, and I am one of them. We wanted to avoid a situation like you have in, say, South Shore or Inglewood, where the community is being represented by several. I believe in South Shore, they're being represented by by three elected officials, three aldermen, and then in Inglewood they have maybe 5 or 6. I'm just speaking off the top of
So
my
I know you're trying to kind of get that coordinated. Well, let me ask you this. The board ultimately there will be 20 elected members. There's a chair of the board. Outgoing Mayor Lightfoot has noted that the size of that board could really make this an unwieldy process. Do you look ahead and fear conflict or confusion with having so many members constitute the board?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, we currently have a board of 7 members and 4 committees. Now, you let me know realistically how much work can be done with 7 people and 4 committees. I would take a 21-member board with 5 committees any day. Make sure that you can get some work done.
All right. Well, now you've also called for a standing African American Affairs Committee on the Chicago Board of Ed to prioritize problems that are unique to the African American kids, their families. So what role will that committee serve? What will it do?
Yeah, that committee would be a standing committee right along with your finance committee and other program related committees. Our issue is those committees, though they're meant to serve everybody, for some reason, African American kids are slipping between the cracks. So we want a committee that's laser focused on Black issues as it relates to academic performance, as well as the social supports that they need to make sure that they can stay in school.
Well, related to that, I think you've written that African American youth have suffered learning loss, more trauma, isolation, the need for social and emotional support, and obviously they faced violence, health and safety concern. So what role will the board play in addressing those concerns?
Yeah, if the board is doing their job, the buck stops with the board, right? They are ultimately accountable for everything that goes on in our school system. And we would hope that having a committee that's laser focused with a plan, with metrics, as well as constant reporting would make sure that, as they're reporting out to the board members who are holding them accountable, they're also reporting out to, the general public who are holding them accountable. So there's, accountability, hopefully 360, from the board, from the actual folks who are working for CPS, as well as from the parents and their children.
Now, as you know, we're facing declining enrollments, and so a new board is probably going to have those questions nobody likes to address of closing schools, repurposing them. What will it take for the board to get it right?
I think it would take for the board, honestly, to take a really deep dive, and I know this sounds cliche, but really follow the data and not necessarily just be data oriented. So in some cases, your data will say, oh, close the school. But there have been instances where we have looked at what's going on in schools in, say, North Lawndale, where I'm from, and we say, don't necessarily close these schools. Look at ways that you can actually use these schools as town centers, bring in some of the services that will provide support to the kids and their families, as well as some, education for the parents, and when I say education, I'm talking about the City Colleges of Chicago. And, find alternative ways to use that space. And then most importantly, go and figure out where those kids we lost are, go and find the kids we lost during COVID-19 and bring them back.
That's very true. Well, Valerie Leonard, you've been an important voice in this process. I know you'll continue to be the founder of Illinois African Americans for Equitable Redistricting. Thank you for your time this morning. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Hey,
And the
too.
next public hearing on this issue tomorrow evening at Lane Tech College Prep. There's another in-person meeting in Chicago next Saturday at Curry High School at 10 a.m. You can also submit feedback or suggest your own district boundaries. Just go to ilsenateredistricting.com. All right, still to come this half hour. With ethics concerns mounting at the Supreme Court, senators look to set some boundaries for the justices. We'll explain. Stay with us.